Hey there, Jay's your old pal McJuggerNuggets here. Look at all these fucking goons. Woo! Well, guess what? We're doing 24-hour challenge because these assholes think that that's a cool thing to do. That's the growing trend. And look! We got camera here. This dude's on his fucking phone because he's trying to be discreet. I don't even know this fucking asshole. These kids, Park, get on me. This is a lesson. You don't do 24 hours anywhere. You don't go public. You don't fucking go to people's houses. You don't do that shit. Understand? Are you recording this? Yeah. You do not do this shit. Okay? I'm doing these guys a favor. Jays, this is just where we're at right now. This 24-hour challenge. We're just hanging out. Here's the cameraman. Here's the cameraman. Here's the cameraman. Like, what is this? This is a fucking joke. This is the state of YouTube. That's all I had to share for our camera. You can shut it off, Park. You can stop. So just, I'm serious. Like, you guys sleep over.
Are you serious?
You want to do that?
I don't know what.
I'm serious. If you guys want to do your 24-hour challenge, then you guys sleep over. Because I'm literally sleeping right over there. It's like a slumber party. Because that's the only thing. If it keeps you guys from going somewhere else, then cool. Cool, guys. This was fun. Thank you. Had a great time. Thanks for fucking boosting my heart rate tonight.
You're welcome.
I will tell my dad about this. I swear I'm not gonna call the cops or anything. It's all good. Just you know, keep that promise. No more 24-hour vids. Of course. I'm gonna look up your channel, dude, so you know. So I'll see if you're doing stuff.
Don't forget to subscribe. By the way,
don't forget to what? Subscribe. Watch your fucking shit there, dude.
Yeah, I almost broke my leg on that while I was breaking into your house, by the way.
All right, well. Yeah, could you like not fucking do that?
I just did like 100 times.
Yeah, well, it's not funny because my dad's gonna be pissed about this. Damn. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure you're out. All right. How'd you guys get around the gate, by the way?
Magic.
No, we came in through the, we set up a tent. Yeah.
All right,
Original landing, really.
All right, we'll go take that shit down. Take that shit down. Me and Parker gonna hang out here. Go take that shit down, and then we'll see you out.
All right.
Okay. Keep it rigid. Juggies, Swift and these new guys, these new YouTuber kids, 18 years old, doing these 24-hour challenges. It's fucking freezing out. They got a fucking tent outside, and they decided to crash at my place. I'm sure they're gonna have videos on their channel, so we're gonna hang out, make sure they're actually getting this shit. Sorry about this, Juggies. We'll get right back to the behind the scenes soon. We got that shit like it's fucking equal standing back there. I love my fans. I love you guys. It's just 18-year-old. I'm trying to save these kids' lives because they do these videos where they're trying to break into places and it's just not smart. So I'm trying to look out for these guys. And you know I love the fans. It's just I'd appreciate if you don't come to the house and you know try to literally break into it. Sorry it's been such a late night, man.
It's cool, dude.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Super Bowl. We got some BTS, dude.
Awesome.
The intro, Uncle Larry's channel. Who you rooting for the Super Bowl?
Dude, I don't care. What two teams are playing?
Broncos and Phillies.
Phillies are in it for sure, man.
Are they? I got that one right?
That's a baseball team, jackass.
What is this shit? Come on, Jesse, let's go. Let's get the BTS done right now.
So excited to do the... We're just doing therapy today.
This is the perfect time. The Super Bowl's coming on today, and I want to see the pregame stuff.
I completely forgot that today was Sunday.
If you would have came over a little bit earlier, it would have been fine.
We had some shit going on. This isn't even Super Bowl.
Right.
What is
this? Isn't Super Bowl. I don't care about this stuff.
Donald Trump. This is political stuff.
I have no idea why this is on right now. It was pregame stuff just a minute ago, and this came on.
Well, maybe they're taking shots. I mean, Trump looked like he had like 3 shots of tequila with too much lime.
It does kind of look like that, doesn't it?
You really care about the Super? I don't understand the big Super Bowl appeal. Like, it's just like fucking men like groping each other and shit for a big brown thing.
Are you kidding me?
Like, did you play football in school?
No, I didn't play football, but I love the Super Bowl.
Like
I always watch it.
You look like a polo dude. Like you're trying like on the horse, right?
You know I played basketball.
I mean, it's hard to tell. Are you alright? No, we can bang it. Are you ready to?
Yeah, I want to get going. Let's go.
Yeah, we would have been here earlier, but we had some fucking. We dealt with some shit last night. With Jeff slept over.
Your brother?
My brother lives in the house. Dude, like, Jeff Swift UAV? You know who we got? I call Jeffrey.
Oh, him.
He
What
slept.
do you mean he slept over? What did
He
you do,
forcefully
fight him?
slept over. Like, he didn't, like, put anything in me, but, like, he fucking came over. Remember that dude, Garrett? He looked like he would shoot up a fucking school.
Who's Garrett? His
Corn 2.0. He, like,
his camera guy.
like, he played pocket pinball and shit at the party.
I remember him. So, him
They-
and Garrett came over to your house, and
They came, and they were filming. Like, what time was that, dude? That was so fucking late.
It had to be past midnight.
Yeah, it was like in the morning, like 1 in the morning maybe.
Right.
We go downstairs and put some shit in the ping pong room. Jeff and Garrett are downstairs. They in my fucking bed. We had no idea. They broke into the house, and then they even had these 2 other
You mean
asshole
you
kids.
you didn't invite him?
No, they didn't even call me. He didn't text me. He didn't let me know. They somehow got into the fucking basement.
I told you, there's something about that.
No, like,
dude,
he
man.
even had 2 other guys. 2 18-year-old kids that I guess he said, come on over to Jesse's house.
You had
We're-
4 people in your house?
And they had cameras too. They have a YouTube channel blowing up because they're doing these fucking stupid 24-hour. Did you hear about the 24-hour challenges?
I mean, I heard it. I don't know what it's about. I know it's 24 hours or something. I don't know what it's about. I don't watch it. What is it about?
You knew the 24-hour challenge was 24 hours something? That's what.
Well, yeah, it says 24-hour
So you know-
challenge, so I don't know what it's 24 hours up.
Like-
It could be 24 hours of drinking, 24
It's-
hours of...
Yeah, I guess. It's literally like you go into a public place, like they did at McDonald's, Chuck E. Cheese, and they just sleep. They break into it,
Right.
they trespass, and they sleep over, and that's the trend. And it's
And they
blowing
don't
up.
get caught doing that shit.
I think they had it at Walmart. Well, I mean, I fucking caught them last night because they were trying to do it at my house. So I think they were like, yo, like we could do McJuggerNuggets and get more views on the video or some shit.
Does your dad know that they were there?
I didn't tell him about it, and I'm not because he'd probably freak out.
If he would have woke up and some stranger was in his house, he would have fucking shot him.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
I
what?
told him
And
they
he
were
wouldn't
lucky.
got in trouble for it either. You can't just break in somebody's house.
No,
You
like
get
how is
shot.
that? Like that's a challenge? I guess it is a challenge, but like that's fucking illegal. It's criminal.
I don't think I've ever heard of anything more stupid than that.
That's where YouTube's at, I guess, these days. But anyway, so yeah, that's why we had to deal with that shit. It's disappointing though. I thought Jeff was like a stand-up dude.
Yeah, that's mess. Hey, I'll tell you what. If he comes over to my house, I'll fucking break his legs.
Well, we can't. Are you gonna watch it? I don't want you watching this. We're gonna be talking about.
Well, I mean, if the I'm not gonna
I wanna
watch
go
this.
in the
This
other
is
room.
Trump. I don't
What?
want to watch this.
What was that?
This is Trump. I don't want to watch this, but I mean,
It's the president.
as soon as the
He's
free
the president of
game,
the United
as
States.
soon as the pre-game stuff comes on, I'm watching.
Trump was here. Would you say that?
Yeah, I won't have a problem saying that to him. I'd say a lot more than that to him.
The
though.
thing is, he'd be here with like 20, or at least, probably 50 other people.
Yeah, with his Secret Service.
Yeah, he wouldn't be around much longer.
No, they'd probably bump me off. Yeah,
But
no.
instead of bumming you off, we gotta talk about how you first got bumped in.
Yes.
But we're gonna do that out there, so you're not watching this.
Oh, all right.
Because I'm sure football will be back on. Alright, guys. We talk about Psycho Kid gets arrested. Jesse's major. What?
Oh, get
Would
arrested.
you say worst blemish of the whole sit? Well, aside from the little pin action, but we're not there yet.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was. You know that.
Yeah, I do. So everybody was on my ass for the cop uniforms, clearly bought it online. I remember I came to Uncle Larry's house because that's where we're at in the story, but I was also like, oh my god, how are we gonna do this shit?
Yeah. That was. I can remember back then. You were like so freaking frantic.
Right.
So frantic.
I thought we burned Scary Safety Guy.
Yeah, we did. This is a new one. I got a new one. Don't you remember we used it?
Oh, we need Home Alone shit. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember we fucking burned it for, it was Ursula.
Yeah.
I missed that thing. Oh my god. I fucking knew, dude. I knew somebody was in that shit. Did you know he was in there?
No, I thought it was Scary Safety Guy. That's where I had him.
You're an
It's not
ass.
even freaking funny, Tom.
Prank War's done, dude. Get over it. Says the guy doing the fucking behind the scenes series on a series from 2 years ago.
Yeah, I remember how
You need to
frantic.
slow your breathing down. It's freaking me out.
Sorry, I'll be alright. I remember how frantic you were during that whole thing.
It was do or die because, I mean, the
Yeah.
reality of the series was everything. That's why I got so many views.
If I remember correctly, that was about the time when we were talking about.
Yeah, that was the
right?
spawn of, I think Is It Real, Shout Out to You Man, and all these other exposed channels. Like, that became the thing. That video started everybody trying to expose us, people coming to the house, people trying to get pictures and video, whatever they had to do. And I remember there was 2 options. Either you address it head on and be like, guys, the cop was, I didn't know how to address it. It would have been some crazy bullshit, nobody would have believed it, or ignore it. I went with what I normally do when everybody would say fake on other videos. Let's just ignore it and just let it breeze by. Because my comments from there on out on every video was like, fake, why aren't you talking about the cop, dude? Like, dress the cop.
They even showed the website of where you got
Keemstar did that, and then Is It Real when it took a step further and analyzed like a tweet that I posted about getting let out of the police station, and it was from my computer. Well, I don't know.
I remember it was not a good time because of how much panic there was going on, but
Yeah.
I mean, it wound up working out.
It added a lot of controversy and publicity to the channel, even though it was bad publicity, but my channel was growing and dislikes were growing, but at least it was like a lot more engagement.
People were slowing down your videos
To analyze and pick it apart and find clues, and it became like a little counterculture where it's like, let's try and destroy this kid's channel, and that added so many more views and audience to it.
And I remember how that went back then too, is that because we used to talk about this all the time, it's like the very people that are trying to destroy you are relying on you
For content.
for their views and content.
So what happens when they succeeded? They actually took down the series and exposed it. Then they run out of they just screwed their own business. So it was an interesting dynamic. So beyond that, we did some filler videos at Uncle Larry's. I remember we played mini golf at one point, and we just like we did Juggy's powwow, we did chillin' and growing, but then we introduced Larry's Lounge.
Yeah, that was the time, wasn't it?
I even have a screenshot actually of when your channel was #1 fastest growing YouTube channel, beating out like Taylor Swift, like Wiz Khalifa, like everybody. You were the #1 channel on YouTube.
Well, that was because of your channel though, and you made me.
Just take it for what it is, all right?
All right.
It's time to have a channel. Was there a defining moment, or was it just like, this could be cool?
Well, I remember that at that point I knew that you were going to be moving on away from here because you didn't know if I was going to be back. Because you really didn't tell me.
The arc of Uncle Larry wasn't completed at that point because he had just got thrown and he was landing. So it was almost like, well, while I'm doing the series, like you could be doing your own videos while, so you have something to do because you liked it.
And I thought to myself, I was like, wow, this could be, me and Tom could actually have something that we could do together that we've never done before because he does his own thing, I do my own thing. He's not into sports, he's more into gaming.
And the ironic thing, Tom wanted to make a YouTube channel at some point, and this was a great segue because like things were hot at the time. So like I think he got like 300,000 subs like in that first week or two.
Oh yeah, it was phenomenal. Yeah, you got everything from Jesse. I'm like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, that. Luckily, nobody says that now.
No, they still do.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they still do. But it doesn't matter. I know that.
So Uncle Larry had his channel, and then I went back into the house. We introed the fact that Jesse now has to pay rent at home, which was an easy way to explain why Jesse couldn't afford to move out. And it also showed another way for his dad to exhibit control on his son. And then, eventually, we decided to commit to Scared Straight because the comments were relentless, and I thought it made sense. It came to this point where I was like, you know what? They may be able to say that cop was not wearing a real uniform, was not a real cop, but if I played into that and said, no, you're right, it wasn't a real cop. It was my dad's friend dressing up as a cop to scare me straight because I'm a problem child. There's no way they could disprove that. And it worked. It still was questionable, but at least, we got rid of, like, the hard evidence.
Yeah, I actually think it was genius. I think it was brilliant to take it to that.
Yeah, and it was...
Because, like, all the paths you could go on is, like, that was the best.
It was, like, the only... Yeah, there's no other option. I remember before Scared Straight, there was only one way I was going to be able to play this. My mom has to fucking cry. If she can cry on command, that just sells legitimacy. If she feels bad that my dad put this friend to dress up a cop and scare me straight, my mom cries about it, dude, that's real. This was also around the time where Korn actually became full-time. He quit being a dishwasher and worked for me, and then we had a contract struck up, but it only lasted like a month or two before he quit and then started working as a corrections officer at one of the prisons. And then we were leading into Psycho Family Therapy. Super Bowl time, and it's good! We're not watching the Super Bowl, guys. We're here to talk about Psycho Family Therapy. We're having a whole family sit here. Who the hell is Dr. Nelson, though? That is about to be revealed to you guys. I have like 15 minutes at least of Psycho behind the scenes. I wanted this video to showcase the family. This is our second Psycho Family video. The first one is Psycho Family Apology. The second one shows the current state of relationships, and clearly it is fractured, it is fragmented. If you notice, Jesse's the only one sitting in a weird chair. That's because I'm the black sheep of the family, hence the black shirt. It's also the same shirt that I wear in Psycho Kid Kills Father, and we had a lot of foreshadowing to that where it's like, have you ever had any feelings of ill will or you wanted to hurt anybody in your family? Jesse glances over at his dad and he's like, no, that would be crazy, and I'm not crazy. That was blatant foreshadowing. We also had the lead in to Psycho Dad Barry's video games, and this also was a good way to, we had Korn filming, and I just wanted to get a very deep, a lot of depth into these characters, and we got 40 minutes. It had like 5 million views, which is crazy for a 40-minute video, guys. And I was thinking how to do a therapy session. Like I talked about the therapist in Psycho Dad Torch's Christmas Tree. So we finally introed her, and I was like, shit, we're gonna have to do a house call because I don't have like professional offices. That would be weird. However, if we do it at the house, maybe there's a way we can film it. And then we had Korn filming one angle, tripod on another, purposely not showing Dr. Nelson's face so you guys wouldn't find out she's not a real doctor, and also she just didn't want to be known. But having those two angles allowed us to cut in between them in case we fucked up, because basically we were doing 40 minutes of straight character acting. It was basically theater. It was live stage play there. It was crazy. Enjoy the behind the scenes, guys. Enjoy your Super Bowl evening. Hopefully it's still going on by the time I get this uploaded, and guys, we'll also be hopefully increasing the upload frequency of these behind the scenes so we can crank these out for you guys. Subscribe, do all that stuff. Until then, guys, enjoy and keep it rigid. Hey there, J's. Your old pal McJuggerNuggets here. This is another Psycho behind the scenes. Little do you guys know, we had to do some backpedaling, like hardcore. We had Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. MC McJuggerNuggets faked. The frickin' psycho kid gets arrested. Yeah, that came out. And you guys already saw the behind the scenes to that. So what we did is we came up with this bullshit, this Scared Straight program. And it was always planned that the therapy, oh my gosh, yes, this is my Aunt Robin, guys. That's our therapist. Whoo, candid, we had no idea. We had to give her an alter ego, Dr. Nelson, as well as, look at this creative shot we're doing over the shoulder, so nobody can find her through Facebook and whatnot. So what's going on here is the therapy was always supposed to happen after the cop. That's always how it was supposed to go. So this isn't too contrived. Basically, it was Jesse freaks out, gets arrested, and that's why the therapy session has to happen. However, with this, we came up with, yeah, that Psycho Dad just shit himself.
No beer farts.
Yeah, so this is reality. So how we're doing it now is the Scared Straight program. Jesse has this open forum to unleash his feelings and everyone. It's facilitated by Dr. Nelson, and Dr. Nelson actually has been in on it. She kind of approved of the Scared Straight program for Jesse because there hasn't been much progress with Jesse's character. Korn's going to be our cameraman for mobile.
Welcome back, Korn.
Yep, that is true. Yes. So he's going to take the camera out of my hands while I direct this shit for a good old behind the scenes fun-filled adventure. All right, there you go. You can keep that recording. And yeah, just film me while I explain everything that's going on. All right, Jeffrey, you already know your seat. Very nice. Mom, you're going to be sitting right here. And Korn, you're going to have to get up because that's where Psycho Dad's sitting. We don't want another to bring the camera. I'm going to be sitting in this white chair. Which one of these is not like the other? Symbolism. All right. I don't know what these dogs are going to be doing. I think they might add some hilarity to it. So Korn, feel free if you have to. Just like throw Poop John's face in there. If he's like got like this, you know, that dumb look he does.
Alright.
Psycho Dad. Psycho Dad. He's probably loaded like 5 beers.
Actually, he thinks you want him to wear a hat, so he's getting.
Oh, okay.
Is this sturdy? You want to wear a hat?
Yeah,
Does
always.
he still have a huge
Glasses and the hat.
Yeah.
You guys been catching these
No.
ongoing symbols? All
Downside.
right,
No,
you're
you
sitting
just
there.
sit
Yeah. Individual books. Now our tripod shot perfectly captures everybody. Zooms, get in the fields. All right, so sit down here, and we're gonna go through this because clearly we have a lot of coursing and coaching to do.
Can I get my one? No. Oh, yeah, we're not filming.
Yeah, we're not filming. This is just behind the
Oh, okay.
scenes. This video will come out like a year and a half from now, and it won't be one big
okay.
joke. Did you see? This is gonna be tough. The beauty of this one is because we have two angles. I'm able to swap in between, so if we mess up, it's just
Yeah.
one. This is called just covering his ass, because after the last one, there can
And
be no mistakes.
no pressure on Korn, so.
Yeah. Technically, yeah, there's really not any
Right.
this isn't a high pressure Psycho. This one's a little different, less pressure. I was just explaining to everybody on the camera. There's no destruction happening, so there's nothing expendable here. But we do have a lot of marks to hit, so everybody needs to pay very close attention. If we miss these marks or we don't do them justice, then we have to refilm, and it's gonna be really annoying because we're gonna get going. There's gonna be, because I think if we nail all one shot, it has that natural flow. If we mess up and we have some mistakes, we're gonna have to go back through and do those individual shots, and it's not gonna seem as realistic. So we get the flow going, we know what we're doing, it should be a lot better. How we're gonna start is we're not starting out here. You guys can be out here, but me and Corn are gonna approach Dr. Nelson out in the kitchen, but we're just gonna see, we're gonna see your bod. And I'm gonna film what I can, and we're gonna basically ask you to film if we're allowed to film, and you're just like, no, I really don't want you to, and but if you really have to, and we address that. You've been working with me for around 2 to 3 years now. I'm kind of a problem child, and you haven't seen much progress with me. But way back, you said, Jesse, I need you to keep a journal or a diary of your feelings. Whenever you're feeling upset or you need to vent, just write it down. But with me, I didn't want to do that. I'm not a big writer, so instead I started to do more videos. And these vlogs and these family things are kind of my outlet. So that's kind of my justification. And it could be just complete bullshit just to get more views on my channel so I can get you okay with it. But that's what I say, and you're like, okay, well, we can do this, but just don't film my face. Okay. Well, that'll be a separate shot, so that'll be really easy. I'll explain it again when we go to do that. Then we're going to break into it. So to start off, we already know who everyone is. You're familiar with my family, extensively with me. Maybe you're somebody else's therapist in this family. Maybe my mom. I'd say my mom actually over anyone. So it's going to start off kind of awkward. How do we break the ice? How do we get into this? Here are the marks we need to hit. All right.
Should I jot these down?
Yeah. Basically,
since you're the only one allowed to have a clipboard.
Basically, I or someone will ask, do we talk to you or each other? How does this all work? And you're just basically going to say, well, whatever you feel more comfortable with. You can talk to me, you can talk to an individual family member, or you can just voice your opinions out into the open. Something like that. We're not sure where to start, just as we are in the video. And you just asked, so why are we here today? Why are we together as a family? What is going on? What is the situation at hand? And I want Psycho Dad to come in with, well, some members of this family just don't know how to act, and that could be mainly referencing me, but slightly referencing Jeffrey, especially with the whole trailer RV theft and you broke the camera. So there's definitely a little tidbit of him. Then the first thing we have to do is, this is all happening because of the Scared Straight bullcrap, and just so everybody's on the same page, was your friend, you've been watching these Scared Straight programs on TV, and you're like, you know what, these delinquents remind me of my son Jesse, let's do that. I have a friend who is has a cop physique.
So it all comes out here.
Yeah, because basically this is the next Psycho video, so this is our chance to cover our ass here, because not as many people watch Scared Straight as they watch The Arrest. So people are going to be watching this next Psycho video, and everybody's going to be analyzing the shit out of this one just because it's the next episode of the series. But yeah, you got your friend, the police station.
Do I mention him by name, like Kenny Quicksilver or Kenny?
If you want to say Kenny,
Dumbledore,
that's fine.
I'll say he's an actor. It's like my actor friend from high school.
Yeah.
It's whatever you think will sound natural.
All right.
Actually, this is going to be extremely extensive. We're gonna cut the behind the scenes. All right, Corn hit stop when I didn't say stop. I was leading into a closing. Anyway, this is just too much.
I'll just go home. I'm not cut out for this.
I need to focus on getting this direction across, so I might pick it up towards the end. But this was never really an exciting Psycho video anyway. You guys probably don't even remember this one. But yeah, just know there's a good line here for foreshadowing's sake. Dr. Nelson's going to say, have you ever wished harm towards your father? Jesse hesitates, thinks about it. No, that's really crazy. And we all know the end, he kills his dad. All right.
What?
Anyway, Juggies, I love you all to death. All right, keep it rigid.